Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio December 20th, 2022. Connecting with your happiness goals and dreams can be in sharper focus today. Your sense of community or desire to interact openly and freely with others is vital. You want to get involved. With Mars in a challenging aspect to Pluto today, aim to be mindful of automatic responses to others or frustrating situations. There is a tendency for fear of losing a position, title, or person to dominate or drive behavior today. In your case, you or a partner/friend may be particularly possessive or acting jealously or controllingly as a result. Money or long-term security problems can also be a source of worry today. Consider ways to release tension or resentment productively. The clouds are parting, revealing a dancing moon. Today could be a dazzling day to have a heart-to-heart with a best friend or acquaintance in regard to advice about your personal or romantic life. This is because our sweet moon, lovely Luna, will be shining from her perch in your solar 11th house. This person would have a kind and compassionate perception of how you can improve your romantic life. Sometimes we need to be vulnerable and trust others as we open ourselves up to what they have to say. That is how we build some of the most meaningful connections in our lives. Be prepared for some interesting conversations today. An unusual comment or diss could arise when the moon in Scorpio trines Saturn in Aquarius and squares Pluto in Capricorn. The conversation about work, professional goals, or your networking opportunities could go initially well. But something shared or voiced could make you feel suddenly unsure of the value of what you are doing and pursuing. Instead of leaping to the defense of what you are doing, it would be better to remain cool, calm, and collected. Try not to let any offhand comments get to you. It was yesterday's friendly aspect between Mercury on the income and Uranus on the job front that was just the start of something that will continue to build. As Mercury moves into his final 10 days in direct motion in your income sector, he is slowing down, giving you time to get your head around a coming together of income and job potential with Venus, the planet of money, just a few steps behind. Today's planetary alignment gives you the freedom to take your feelings seriously, without being tricked by the serious expectations you may put on yourself at other times of the month. What does expanding your horizons mean to you? It might be time to find out, or, if you know what gives you a boost, go ahead and ask for it. Even something as humble as a walk on the beach with your dog, or a friend, if possible, or a friend's dog, could be the answer to opening up to your true feelings. This is a day filled with your own essence. With this, you can expect to be in touch with your feelings. This can really help when it comes to the status of the relationships in your life. 9. If you are not feeling comfortable with one, consider putting an end to it. While everything deserves the benefit of the doubt, don't let someone get away with something for too long. Avoid unnecessary hurt. Even though you move into the final 3 days of your birthday month today, and with Venus and Mercury already been and gone from Sagittarius, you should be ready to tie up loose ends. Your instincts will be telling you otherwise. It is not until the final 24 hours of your birthday month that everything is set to come together, but also that whole new possibilities are set to open up. The view you might have of the road ahead now is not the reality you will actually face over the next 12 months, making it important to keep your eyes, mind, and your options open. As the dwarf planet series leaves your career sector today, this will take the pressure off the planets on the home front, with any work and life balance tension dropping back. However, 2 days before lucky Jupiter's return to your romantic sector, this short work and life balance boot camp could have long-term implications, especially if you take the lessons to heart. Our eyes in the sky. A trine between the moon and Saturn this morning can help us when it comes to matters of the heart. If you're single, the energy helps you appreciate your independence, while those in relationships can find a new level of support in their partnership. This aspect can help you balance a romantic relationship with your autonomy if you're ready to move away from codependent or unhealthy behaviors as a couple. If you're ready to leave an unsatisfactory relationship, Use this energy to make a clean break and move on with your life. Your energy level should stay fairly elevated throughout the day, so use this time to take care of business and get things done. Most people you communicate with professionally will be on an emotional edge today, so be careful. Find solid ground and stick to it. Your productivity depends highly on your ability to remain emotionally stable. It will be harder than you think, but don't give up. Your mind will feel sharp this afternoon as the moon aspects Pluto. You should have a clearer understanding of how you need to revolutionize and change your life moving forward, giving you the opportunity to implement change. Pluto lends some support to this mission, offering the passion and drive to take action toward personal evolution. Wild Bob-related accusations will spread around, and many of them will not be so nice. Approach the source of these rumors instead of continuing the negative downward cycle of bad-mouthing others without dealing with the heart of the matter. You have almost always conformed to every standard and wanted to fit in. Now you have set your sights on a wild one and you feel chills running up and down your spine. Due to your differing perspectives on life, this is not a match made in heaven. But if you want to shrug off your conventional side for a while and take a walk on the wild side, then by all means stop waiting and just do it. As we head into evening, the Scorpio moon makes it the perfect time to have discussions and connect with people on an intellectual level. If you find that your mind is exceptionally active, try to do some journaling before bed so you can fall asleep more easily. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon trines Saturn in Aquarius, allowing us to trust our instincts when undertaking negotiations. Want to reach an agreement? Try an untested approach to achieve compromise. If you aren't doing your job with passion, then why do it? Today is one of those days in which you should feel inspired to work harder than usual. If you aren't, then maybe you should consider finding new work. Your happiness depends on it. While the moon is in Scorpio, we can fail to advocate for ourselves, because we believe others have a greater stake in the matter than we do. Yet, as the moon and Saturn trine, we are better able to stick to our guns. A cooperative effort isn't truly cooperative if we're doing all the sacrificing. Use your imagination. The more creative you are, the better. Your ideas may seem rather unorthodox, but this doesn't mean that they hold no merit. Your innovative approach to an old problem is likely to propel you miles ahead of the competition. Mid-afternoon, the moon sextiles the Sagittarius sun, a harmonious influence. At this time, we are especially concerned with taking the right action. We care about justice and fairness, and if a situation does not allow us to act with integrity, we want no part of it. Even if our mettle is tested, doing the moral thing is the only option now. Others' acknowledgement of our ethics and our positive attitude will cause them to gravitate toward our social circle.